You woke up in the body of Mansa Musa during his time with $400 billion. What will you do? Level 1. Gold dust. In the air, a servant screams, loud and raw. The caravan from Cairo demands to know how much gold Your Majesty will give. You don't know. You have no map for this. Modern brain, no ancient manual. You're in a body that weighs a crown, like an anchor. Heat presses into your teeth. Camels stink. Sticky hands from too much sweat. Chains of expectation clink. The caravan hums. 60,000 people behind you. 12,000 servants. 80 camels carrying gold like lazy sons. You are a walking economy. You think, bro, you're literally an ATM with a pulse. You're cooked. Chief advisor stands with folded arms. He looks at you like you're a child who found matches. He wants you to burn. Imam, calm, slow, like a shoreline, places a hand on your chest. Think, he says. Think of legacy, not applause. You try to think. Your brain refuses to go quiet. Dollars in your head. Likes, virality, influence. You cannot, for the life of you, stop hearing. Bro, level 2. Cairo looms. Dust devils tattoo the horizon. Merchants line the route. Eyes like coins. Rumor spreads before you arrive. You decide to show up loud. Show equals trust. Influence. You rationalize. You order a spectacle. Gold to the poor. Gold to the mosque. Gold tossed into markets. The chief advisor scowls. He says it's reckless. He says wealth is a tool, not a parade. He thinks you will fail. He wants you to fail. The imam nods once. Slow like a prayer. Do good thoughtfully. He warns. You throw gold. You smile. You expect gratitude, like dropping cash. In a viral video, fake out one. Hits like a sledge. The merchants start selling cheap. Prices tumble. Gold floods the market. Cairo panics. The value of coin dips. People lose trust. Markets wobble. A local economy quakes. You watch, with your palms sticky from handling dust and coin. The gold you thought would buy love instead unravels livelihoods. Bro, you just broke Egypt's economy. The cry goes up. The Sultan of Egypt frowns, as if you've presented him a joke and asked him to clap. Level 3. The Egyptian Sultan approaches. He is polite, in a way that smells of knives. You expect praise. You expect banners. Instead, he tastes your spectacle and finds it bitter. He bans you from spending in Cairo. No more public gifts. No largesse. On his streets, fake out too lands with ice. You thought generosity would buy respect. Instead, it bought suspicion. The Sultan proclaims that your display endangered his markets. He makes a show of law. He orders emissaries to count your gold. He binds your hands, not with rope, but with rules. The chief advisor smirks. Told you. He says, you don't understand scale. You call out, but the people, the imam answers for you. Legacy is not applause. It is structure. You realize your instinct to flex is a weapon without aim. You try to pivot. You try to charm the Sultan. You try to make a deal. He laughs in a way that leaves your chest hollow. He lets you pass, but with a price. You cannot spend openly. In his city, you are watched. Level 4. You need allies. You need security. You need a route through desert lawlessness. You train your eyes on the caravan commander. He is rough. Hands like cracked shields. You hand him gold. Heavy, clunky, full of hope. You pay him for loyalty. Fake out 3. Blinks and dies. Loyalty bought. Fails like a cheap product. Money rusts trust. The commander pockets coin and sells the map of your route to whispering men, a hive of desert bandits who smell opportunity. Betrayal arrives. like sand, in your mouth. One night, a scout returns, face pale, stumbling. They know our road, he says. They know the nights we stop. Your stomach drops. Heat pools under your ribs. You can taste metal. You look to the chief advisor. He looks away. His eyes say, I told you. The imam kneels beside you and murmurs, plan, influence, protect knowledge. He believes you can turn this into more than rescue. But the bandits move fast. They set ambushes. The sky is a black bruise. Spears glitter like thin lungs. Level 5, the night of spears. You freeze. There, full stop. Your legs won't move. The caravan screams. Horses snort. Camels twist like tiled roofs burning. Spears lift. Men shout. Your guards misread your panic as capitulation. They step forward. Guards close on you, their eyes hard. Their spears are the law of the moment. You imagine the blade. You imagine your head on a pike. You imagine the imam watching. You have one foot across a razor edge. Near execution, the commander, the traitor, smirks from behind. You see his money-stained hand glint in torchlight. He thought gold would secure him honor. He thought wrong. You hear your voice, small in the chaos. I'm cooked, you whisper. Imam's voice is a benediction and a whip. He grabs your arm. Move, breathe, lead. Use your head, not your wallet. You don't know how to lead here. You learned leadership on screens and in strategy threads, not with spears pointing at your throat. You fake calm. You remember the Sultan's ban. You remember the market crash. You remember the chief advisor's smirk. You think of influence. You shout, clear and absurd. Singers, sing the names of our scholars. Tell the desert of our libraries. Tell the bandits that the books we carry burn worse than any man. It's ridiculous. It's theatrical. It cracks open something. The bandits hesitate. They were promised coin, not narrative. Imam steps forward and speaks to them like an old man, offering water. He tells them what your wealth will fund if they stand down. He names schools. He names mosques. He names students who will carry knowledge and blessings across the land. The bandits are traders of profit and rumor. Rumor can be turned. One of them steps back. Another lowers his spear. The commander clutches his pockets. He realizes the map he sold is worthless if the bandits can be bought by ideas. Story over coin. For a moment, you live, but you froze. Your guards hold spears inches from your neck. Their faces read betrayal. If the master can't act, why follow? You will have to learn to lead without relying on cash armor. Level 6, the pivot. You decide to stop buying love and start building it. Influencer strategy, ancient edition, long game, not giveaways. PRS policy. You fund scholars. You pay scribes, not for coins, but for roots of information. You build libraries, disguised as markets. You sponsor students to travel to Cairo, Alexandria, Fez. You seed Timbuktu with people who bring stories, not just gold. You make your wealth useful in a way the Sultan cannot ban. You pay for the infrastructure of learning. You fund translations. You fund mosques that double as schools. You put plaques that read, who paid for them? Names matter. You're branding Timbuktu. With gold and brains, you design a spectacle the Sultan can't control. Scholars traveling like influencers. They write letters. They recite poems. Merchants carry treatises like cargo. Students write about who taught them. Timbuktu becomes a trending name on every caravan. The chief advisor hates it. He said it was slow and soft. He wanted immediate clout. He wanted banners. He wanted the image. Imam smiles. This endures, he says. You send out emissaries with manuscripts. You sponsor debates. You fund chairs where scholars teach. Astronomy, law, math. You create scholarships, like you were creating follows. You stage a moment of PR genius. Invite the Sultan's scholars to a symposium. Invite merchants. Make the event. Taste like prestige. The Sultan's court cannot ignore. The prestige microscope. You make Timbuktu viral. You use gold to pay for permanence, not momentary awe. Level 7. The cost. It works. Timbuktu becomes a hub. Ships of knowledge arrive via desert routes. Manuscripts multiply like constellations. Scholars travel. Students come. From distant coasts, traders bring currencies of ideas. You win, but the win tastes like cheap wine and iron. People love you. For the gold first, they chant your name because their grandfathers ate from bowls you bought. They speak your name in blessings because their roofs no longer leak. They don't love you for the libraries yet. They will in time. But right now, they love the coin. They love the spectacle. You cannot walk away. The weight of riches is not only physical, it is social. It is expectation. You wanted freedom. You wanted to be a person again. Now you are a brand. Your Instagram exists in parchment. Your legacy is a contract. The chief advisor watches you with narrowed eyes like a man who has predicted the weather and found himself right. He always wanted you. Caged in caution, Imam sits under a sycamore. He adjusts a scroll on his knee. He says nothing dramatic. He looks content, in a way, that calls you to be better. You are grateful. You are exhausted. You are changed. Level 8. Bittersweet finish. You stand on the granary roof of Timbuktu. At dusk, gold dust still clings to your palms. The desert smells of wood smoke and camels. The chains of obligation rattle. Like a tiny percussion, the city pulses below. Lanterns, scholars, children racing with scrolls. Under their arms, a mosque bell echoes, timing the night. You did what the Imam promised was possible. You turned gold into an enduring brand. Schools, libraries, mosques, scholarships. You turned a reckless flex into infrastructure. Timbuktu is a beacon, but the price is small and sharp. They loved you for the money first. They lined up for coins and spectacles. In Cairo, you were banned. You were betrayed. You were nearly killed. You survived. You win, but it is not sweet. Like victory in a game, it is heavy. It is like gold, beautiful, but too dense to hold easily. The Imam comes to your side. He hands you a small, worn book. For when you forget, he says, open it and remember who you wanted to be. You glance at the chief advisor. He has no warmth left to give you. He has an entire ledger of your mistakes. He will never stop tallying. You close your eyes. You breathe desert air. Into the hollow where fear used to live, you whisper to nobody and to everyone, we did it. Your hands still smell of gold dust. You are the richest person. History will fold into a story. You turned cash into culture. You made Timbuktu a place people shout about on caravan routes and in coffee houses. You are loved loudly for the gold. You wanted a life. You bought a legacy. You can never truly be a nobody again. You open the worn book. You read a name that will outlive you. You breathe out. You accept the cost. End.